Okay, so today I'm going to cover how to raise your vibration. Well, and I guess what that can do for you. So, raising your vibration is probably the best thing you can do for yourself. And you're like, how do I raise my vibration? Well, what is a vibration? So, everything is energy. You are energy. My cat right here. Is your ear? No. My cat is energy. This table is energy. This remote is energy. My water bottle, like, money is energy. A certain job is energy. The air around you is energy. Your home is energy. And the reason you have everything you have right now is because your vibration, your energy, matched it at some point. And maybe it doesn't anymore. Maybe you feel like your vibration has changed so much and what is around you is not fitting you anymore, you know? So that's when you start purging, but that's a different story. So, raising your vibration. How do I raise my vibration? Well, a big thing is self-love. And self-love starts from within. Love in general is massive. And sometimes it's not as easy to get externally, and that's okay. You don't need it externally, especially initially, because when you love yourself unconditionally, everything about yourself, that will expand and start attracting the love. You know the quote, we accept the love we think we deserve? Yeah, you start loving yourself and you're like, I deserve good love. I deserve to be treated good. I deserve to be loved by someone who's going to treat me good. I deserve someone who fits these boxes. And you maintain that vibration and keep attracting these things. They will come to you, okay? And it's not just about love. So, you need to be telling yourself, everything is an assumption, okay? That's what manifestation is assuming. You need to assume that you love yourself, okay? Assuming, but it's like decide, you know? Decide, I am beautiful, and I know I am beautiful. Decide, I am worthy of love. I am worthy of loving myself. I am worthy of having good relationships with other people. Decide that, and it will be. I am worthy of money. That's a big one. Ooh, now I'm blanking. Hello? I spouted out all my information on my TikToks. Hold on. Let me think. What am I saying here? And now my kitty's being all cute. Okay. Your energy. Your vibration is an energy. Your energy is a vibration. And if it's a good vibration, then you're going to attract good things to you. If it's a low vibration and you are living in a state of lack. My cat is tweaking, I'm sorry. If you are living in a state of lack, if you're living in a state of self-hatred, self-resentment, you're not forgiving yourself for whatever happened in the past. You don't believe you're worthy of good things. You are not going to attract good things until you start to shift that mindset and allow yourself to believe that you are worthy. You are so worthy. And inherently, as a human being being born into this world, you are so worthy of good things. As a human being, at the moment of your birth, you are worthy of anything you want, anything you desire. And as a kid, it's very difficult to do anything about your external circumstances. But as you grow older, and especially like as you gain independence, as a young adult, as you come into adulthood, you need to know you are not limited to your circumstances. You are not limited to your circumstances. you can change them by changing your self-concept and your vibration. Knowing how worthy you are, and convincing, but deciding that you are so worthy. You cannot attract good things with a low vibration. You cannot attract good things with a bad vibration. You need to raise your vibration. And the best way to do that is by loving yourself. Love yourself first, before anything. You need to become your own comfort person and become your own best friend and become the only person you need. Because, I mean, you're going to be stuck with you for the rest of your life, so might as well become best friends and learn to love yourself, because love yourself more than you... Kitty. Love yourself more than you could love anyone else. And not to say that if you attract a relationship that you won't love them. It's not like that. But it's you won't abandon yourself for them. Loving yourself and being so secure in yourself. Am I even on, like, the track I started on? I don't know. But and this is something I'm learning right now too. I'm taking into my being is you don't need a relationship to feel whole, right? You don't need a relationship at all, but getting in a relationship, that's someone, they're not going to complete you, but they're going to stand by you. Your lives don't have to merge. At least for me, I don't think I want. That's tricky, because I'm still figuring out what I want. But I know that, like, as much as I want a relationship and I want to be loved and I want to love someone, I don't want to abandon myself for it, and I don't want to wait for them to start living my life and to start chasing my dreams. I want to chase my dreams before I meet the person who's gonna stick with me. I want to be steady on my path before someone else's soul comes and joins. And just know it's my life, and they're just another life trucking along with me, but they can also go off and do their own thing. This is more of a personal relationship thing, I guess, but anyways, where was I going with that? Well, that's what you gotta attract. If you're believing that you if you are my cat. If you believe you need another person to feel whole, you won't feel whole. And I don't even want to say you won't feel whole until you get that other person, because the other person comes in, you're still not going to feel whole because you're not following your soul. Where am I going with this? I'm all over the place right now. But you know what I mean? It's about what you're attracting. I just threw myself. But anyways, raise your vibration. Some ways you can do this. Go outside. And that's hard right now because right now I'm in a Minnesota winter. It was -40 yesterday. So it's not very easy to be in nature sometimes. And that's okay because there's other things you can do. Creating. creating like a child, just creating whatever comes to your being and whatever comes out of your hand, like, listening to music, good upbeat music, dancing, moving your body, amazing way to raise your vibration. Dance, sing, you know, create. Read some inspirational quotes, get motivated, you know, watch inspirational videos on YouTube or something, get motivated. There are so many, I mean, you can do your own research on this, on how to raise your vibration, but there are so many ways, and raising your vibration is the best thing you could ever do for yourself. This video is all over the place, but I hope you took something from that.